Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Connor, here with my father,
Kevin.
and today is a very exciting day for me, and I hope it is for you.
Not for me. Come on.
I hope it's exciting for you. I'll tell you why it's very exciting for me.
Why is it?
Because we're covering the second record from a band that I've been following for a while, and
Can I say creeping?
creeping. Yeah,
you've been really
sure. I've been creeping
for a while now.
and I'm very excited to see how they approach their second record. I'm wearing the glasses to look like James here. I don't actually wear these. They don't have anything in them. I can.
Yeah.
Yard Act. Where's My Utopia? Track number 1, Unillusion.
Right, do you want to know how I reckon? It's a bank holiday, so all the hospitals are shut. Guess I'll have to sort off my own foot. Send a letter to my son, tell him that I'm drunk again. Tell him it's a buzz having this much fun, but tell him that I got stung. Tell him that I got burnt because I went away without my trench coat on. Yeah,
That's a trench coat right away.
From promised him a souvenir from every single city I could got was. I'm in love with an illusion.
I like this melody change here.
To prove I've been, it's fucking disgusting. Look at this, a cactus and a snapback riding a BMX, a top bubble letter and that reads Venice.
I like that.
I like this here where we go. This piece where it takes you away.
Yeah, no, this is really cool. I like how they're starting this.
Then I'd hang my head in shame, but for the weighted bears would see to it I don't look up again.
Yeah, this is some new territory for them, and I'm liking this intro. This is honestly not what I expected the intro track to be like.
No.
But I like it.
It's the end of the world, but how near is it? I hope you'll stick around for the full 40.
I feel like it's going to transition into
Right
the
there,
next song.
yeah.
I was getting some MF Doom vibes there.
Hey, totally.
That was a cool way to start the record.
That was a cool way to start the record. You know what? I was going to say, the tracks you have played me, I've always said that, to me, his
Very
vocal
cake.
phrasing, very cake-like. This took it in a completely different direction.
That's how I felt. I felt it was very like they were just stepping out of their comfort zone, doing
Yes.
something that I haven't heard from them before on this, like especially with those choruses and the very dreamlike vocals.
Lots of nice harmonies, lots of really, really different textures. The bass wasn't super prominent, only at the beginning.
Yeah.
Then all these textures came in. I liked lyrically where it brought us to. The song is called An Illusion, and then it's I'm in love with an illusion. Where's that utopia that I promised you?
Yeah, and
Right?
I like the lines about the buying magnets in every city and
Yes, yeah.
No,
BMX.
That was a good opening track.
Yeah, very
And
good opening track.
I'm going to play the ending of it because I feel like it. I know that how We Make Hits starts.
Yeah.
So I feel like it will be a nice transition.
Okay. It's very doomy, eh?
Yeah.
I'll let my friend live upstairs in the spare room for a minute.
Great, babe.
He needed space and he paid never relates to our letting agent that we did it. That's illegal. I just wanna make a point.
Right back to the groove, eh?
Yeah.
Died, and post-punk's latest poster boys wouldn't have got to ride. Yeah, one night up in the attic, listening to grammatics, drinking cans and shooting the shit. We reeled off all of our
They got Black MIDI drummers going there.
And there was one singular ambition we had that most musicians of our ilk aren't willing to admit. And it was to this mantra we would commit. We make hits to put millennial men, and we do it again every night on the back of the bus. You know it ain't no fuss.
I love the chorus of the song. It's so fun.
I know why they played this as the opener.
Yeah.
So So when we were done kissing, we finally formed this band, and we signed to a subsidiary of Universal Inc. Cause the water keeps on rising, and we know there's no surprising anyone with eyes and ears round here that we're all gonna sing. And we just wanna have some fun before we're sunk. If it's not here,
Very dancey, eh? That's funky as fuck.
I love that last line. If it's not a hit, we were being ironic.
I like it says here, you can barely hear it. It says,
The Niles Rodgers.
yes, yeah. But not like Niles Rodgers. But very dancey, eh?
Super dancey.
Very, very dancey track.
I love that song. That was one of the, I think that was the first single.
That was out for a while, obviously.
Yeah. I loved it. And
Wow,
I
like-
still love it.
Okay, from the stuff you played me where it was like cakey,
Yeah, they've kind of stepped up to something different.
something different for sure. Like that's why I asked you in there. Does the Overload have any female background singers
Not that I remember. No.
like that heavy? Like you can
No,
hear, you
like,
can
yeah,
hear,
you
you
can
could hear her
hear-
in there through the
Yeah,
singing through
and
the whole
lots
thing.
of different instrumentation that they've added in. The drumming, absolutely insane on that track.
Oh,
I
crazy!
love
That's why
those
Black
breaks.
MIDI like that,
Same feel.
all over the
Yeah,
place
but it almost had like a little bit of an electronic feel to it
as well. Yeah, that's
Like
what I
a lot
wondered.
of-
I thought it was. I thought there was bass, right? When at that one part where it really
Yeah.
when it would start dancing, but I think there was synth in there.
There might have been. Yeah,
Yeah.
I have no idea. I
But
know
you're
that-
James, so I could ask you, right?
That's true. Yeah, we put synth in there.
Okay,
Yeah.
we put the synth in there.
Why would you go Italian?
Okay, we put the synth.
We put the synth in there. You can't do a British accent.
I
that's why.
cannot do. I'm horrible.
So you just resort to Italian. We put the synth in there. Track 3, Down by the Stream.
Wow, some electronic feel, eh?
when Peter Pullen turned 13, he threw a party in Partington for the whole team, and it was him and me, John O'Stedman, Connor Cartwright, and Doug Duggan. When suddenly Jono screamed, "Ow!" pellet in his leg, couple more shots, whiz past felt fast, probably not just the shock of the shot, so we ducked behind the rocks, pellet out with a hot box cutter.
He's just talking, man. He's just talking, telling the story.
That was the live show with the Coyotes.
Yeah.
Right, Jono was a good guy. I think his dad came over from somewhere else or somewhere, sometime in 85 or 86, or maybe he was from Milton Keynes.
You hear that
I can't
throat?
really
Yeah.
remember, but he was different to ours, and Jono had been deaf till he was 4, 'cause he had this weird wax build up in his ear. So he spoke a little slower.
Weird wax buildup.
And then it muffles out. That was cool.
Yeah.
Before he found his in just that little bit. The sharks start circling, and the nights get longer. Jono, I never said sorry to your face, so I'll say it in this song. I was young, but more so I was wrong.
Fuck me.
Wow.
That
That was fucking cool.
that was absolutely
Great storytelling, and that spoken bit at the end.
wow, dude, man, James.
Yeah.
What can I say about that, man? Like, Down by the Stream, I thought right away when I was reading, I thought it was going to be like a piano ballady thing, whatever, right?
Yeah, something cute.
Then it goes into he's telling a story, and he's telling it like he's just saying, "Hey, man, when I was 13, we had this party, and this guy, and then we went down there, we got shot by a pellet and went his leg, and then we went up to Joanna's house, and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then the whole thing comes out, and then he hits you with the fucking
The emotional part.
the
of-
emotional part, and I'm going to admit this on screen right now that been watching the last maybe last month, 2 months of Coronation Street, and one of the storylines there is bullying, and this young guy's getting bullied, and it's all of that's the main storyline right now,
Yeah.
right? One of the main storylines, and for him to talk about that in the way, and then he just
I like how he gives he says I'm not going to see you face to face, so this is my apology now.
Yes, yeah.
In this song here.
fucking cool,
And then to go off and end that and talk about if he had a son, he
Yeah.
would like be like, extremely disappointed.
Yeah.
If he did the same thing, and it's just really cool way to end the song.
Yes,
And then
wow.
the sample at the end. I feel like we're listening to an MF Doom album.
I don't know what to make of, like, every time we listen to something, I'm thinking, okay, things have been done. Again, I've said this many times with you, but But right there, I don't think that has been done.
No, I haven't heard anything like
I haven't
that.
heard anything like that. He's talking. James is talking. He's telling a story like that. He has there's a couple of samples in there.
Well, there's been, like, all the elements have been done before. There's songs where someone just talks, and
Oh, for sure. Yeah,
and
yeah,
then
yeah.
there's songs that use samples like MF Doom at the end.
Yeah, yeah.
There's songs that have similar electronic elements, but having all that combined, I don't think I've heard before.
I haven't heard that before. Yeah, and no, that was really, really cool, man. And you know what? Coming from, you'd think a dance number like We Make Hits.
Yeah.
It's got that dancey thing, and we make hits, and it's got that whole feel to it. And then we go to, that's why I thought it would be like, okay, we're gonna slow right down and do something and mellow right out. But it went in a completely different direction. It was. But
I don't know where this album is going on the tracks that I don't know. Obviously,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
singles. Like I can't predict what the next song is gonna sound like. You can do that in certain albums where you kind of feel how things are going.
The flow.
You can kind of predict where the flow is
Yeah,
going.
yeah.
We've done that many times, like with Arctic Monkeys, where like the next one's going to be
It's gotta be
slow.
slower ballad. Yeah.
And then we're like, yeah, it was. But I don't know where they're going with this. So
No,
that
that was a hell of a track. That was lyrically, man.
track 4, The Undertow.
Are we born for nothing if we die alone? Only God can answer. So where's my telephone?
Like this, man.
Yeah,
Didn't pay that bill.
I love the deep voice
Yeah.
in the back.
God loves to try it. Who made that decision for you?
Yes. Oh, yeah. That's it. Yeah.
I told you what you swore to. You know I always loved you. I know I'm not around, but I'm only working for you. 'Cthis from the cradle to the grave, I'm a slave to sound, and I made that decision for us. Any lows
Yeah, this is-
we'll never truly know. Pain lingers on, but it's unmeasured, irrespective. When one man's treasure is another's final blow. What's the guilt worth? What's the guilt?
I'm gonna be fucking dancing at this show.
Yeah,
Yeah.
What's the guilt worth?
they're so good live. That's one thing I gotta say. It's like,
They're good. Yeah.
oh, just incredible. Like it's so fun.
Oh,
That pickup there.
yeah. Pick up on the hi hat. I like when you get that.
The ending.
I like when I like when they have. I was wondering when's the undertone. When's that's going to be the whole thing. It's not going to say it at all.
Yeah.
But then he ended up saying at the end.
Yeah.
What a great track.
Yeah, that's something I haven't heard from them before. Like that
That
style,
sound? Yeah.
that sound, and it just makes me excited because they're such a I don't want to say super new band. I mean they've been out for like they've been working on stuff for a while, but I'm just excited to see them grow and perform and hopefully just keep evolving.
Yeah. Is it a big jump?
Pretty big jump.
It's a pretty big junk, yeah.
I'd say so. Yeah.
Junk.
Junk. Yeah.
Does he got pretty big jump?
Yeah, he's got some big junk.
Yeah.
No, it is a pretty big jump.
Yeah.
From the debut. I love the debut record, but this is just it's very different. It feels a lot more conceptual, especially with the track transitions.
Yep.
We were just transitioning there into Dream Job. I think Dream Job might have been the first single, maybe not We Make Hits. I forget.
Yeah.
It was one of the two, but you can hear the talking and a crowd at the end, and then you can hear that goes into Dream Job, which you haven't heard, I don't.
No, I haven't heard. No.
Okay, well, let's go into Dream Job.
Yeah. I just want to say on the other track though, man, fabulous production, man. Synthesizers, the strings, having in there the track that you have showed me in the past, again, it's very bass centric, and him talking. I thought he did an amazing job on his singing and his melodies.
Melodies for sure.
Yeah, really, really good track.
Okay, track number 5, Dream Job.
We get down to the sound of a singular mind, and we like criminals when criminals are treating us kind. For the subliminal freaks with their invisible style who can't smile, you're on trial. I place a bet on a game knowing no one will score and make a sweat.
This is more of what I think of the first.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
On the floor. It's ace. Top.
It's funny that he talked about Nile, because
Yeah,
there's
a
these
little bit, yeah.
there's these 70s strings in there.
So lay waste to your superiors to lighten the mood, or kowtow to your inferiors for fear you'll look rude. Viewed as mine are maybe.
Nice
your
drum sounds. I haven't said that yet, but
But oh my God, it's ace. Just look at my face. I'm on top of the world. Hey, of course it is. Why can't we travel in business class? Yeah.
I saw instrumental break. I'm like, what's gonna happen?
You dropped your phone.
I
on
dropped
that.
my phone.
I love it. Yeah. How fucking weird the guitar is.
Yeah,
Like, it's
yeah.
so off, but it works.
It's skitsy.
yeah.
This is fucking great. This is great. See, I'm not even thinking about my fucking pain-laden ass cheeks.
My body's so much pain because of the last video, but I'm not feeling it either. I'm with my legs dancing.
Woo! Woo! I lost my fucking phone.
Yeah, you dropped.
I don't even care about the lyrics. Once we went into that instrumental break,
Your phone just went.
I was like, fuck the phone.
Yeah, that song.
What
I've heard that one before. It's
Oh,
one of the
man.
singles. I love that one. It's so catchy. It gives me more. It feels not. I don't even want to say it feels similar to the first record because it doesn't.
Yeah.
Maybe just with the phrasing, but instrumentally and everything, it's
Yeah.
brand new for them.
You know, exactly. When I said at the beginning, that's what I thought of when you introduced me to the Yard Act, was right at the beginning.
Yeah.
Then I thought, I'm going to get bored of this
if it's the whole.
if it's the whole thing.
Yeah.
But then it didn't.
No.
You know what? I think the smart thing about this album so far for me is that it is pulling all these different elements, pulling all these elements together, and when James does his spoken part, he doesn't do it so much that it becomes like, okay, he's going on
It's
again.
not the whole album.
It's not the whole album, exactly. Yeah. So that I'm enjoying it right now.
So when he does do his spoken parts, it almost feels special because we're not getting them as much. So
it's all less is more. Just
Yeah.
little. You know,
I'm really excited for this next track because we're getting into territory that I don't. Yeah, there's lots of tracks I don't know here. Fizzy Fish. I don't know what the fuck that is. That a term over in England?
Looking like it's going to be a hot one out on the lake today. You know it rained all last week.
What the fish think to all this?
If fish think at all, that is. Ideas.
Fizzy fish, you should drop them in your drink and watch the bubbles strip the crystal from the gelatin. Do sick fish sink? They float to the top though when they're dead though. The things going on in my head, I'm weird, me. Dead weird. The man I've become
Nice.
wouldn't have
There's almost rapping there.
Yeah.
So come down here and talk to me. I've been dragged through the mud until I'm so washed up it feels good. You just can't trust an open book. Told everyone everything I've ever known. Now everybody knows I was accident prone. Cool night tonight out on the lake.
This is a weird one.
Never recall if memory serves correct. The levels remain unstable. It was a mess. She's on the edge. What's that on me? I'm glad you came back though. It's a long road to walk alone. God knows Eat that silly grin plastered across your stupid fucking face.
What are you suggesting? That parents worry too much about their children or what?
Well, I don't know that I've heard quite a few mothers just saying this and that, and I thought, well, really?
Well, I have to give Fizzy Fish kudos for being really, really strange and artistic, right?
Yeah, I feel like that's one that is going to have to grow on me because after first listen, I can't see myself like going out of my way to listen to that one.
I agree.
It's definitely one that I like. It's not a skip. You know, I'd listen to it if I'm listening to the record front to back, but it's not. You know, like songs like "We Make Hits" and "Dream Job." Like I'm gonna have those on
rotation. Yeah. Fizzy Fish.
But I liked it. I liked it lyrically. I liked what they were doing there, and I especially like the ending there. I love how it's all connecting with these. I don't know what the samples are from.
Yeah.
It seems like they're all different samples. I don't think it's one like
specific thing. No,
film
for
or
sure.
Something. Track 7, Petroleum.
Imagine if I had to give you my soul.
Great bass tone, man.
Moment when my soul
Yeah, that's one of my favorites.
is asleep. My bones burn, and the brain that's controlling them knows that the soul is petroleum. That's how it goes.
I love that chorus.
Yeah. This would be fucking great stuff to play.
Yeah.
I'm grateful in ways. Yes, my bones burn.
Fucking great toms.
It's controlling them. Knows that the soul is petroleum.
Like I love the phrasing there.
You could sing this, you know that?
Yeah.
That's you're very you got the deep voice. Wow, they're really filling in the headphones.
Yeah.
Okay, you got that is
You understand why it's one of my favorites.
that
right?
is
That's-
something I'll tell you right now. That is something I am looking forward to seeing live.
I hope they play that live,
Like that would be incredible live.
especially the ending.
Yeah, that was. You know, I was during that track. I'm thinking of picture our headphones. Close your eyes and picture our headphones as empty circles, right?
Okay.
And when we listen to a track, say Travis Scott or something, there's space in that circle. So you got his voice in the middle, and then you have your bass and your synths
Yeah.
left and right, but you still have air and stuff to brew. That at the track, that
Yeah,
right
it
there
filled the whole.
that whole it was completely full. There was not a. I'm closing my eyes thinking of space in
There's
the.
not a space.
There wasn't a
open.
space. It was completely filled. You guys filled the circle.
Track number 8, When the Laughter Stops.
I got the
Nope.
call for the audition. It was the chance of a lifetime. Said, if all requirements of this role come to fruition, you'll never work another day in your life. So I let my hair grow wrong, don't shave my face. Time's up, don't be scared. The future's got a room without a view in your own head.
Fucking love it.
Yeah.
Love it. Love it.
This is one of my favorites off the record.
Yeah.
She's incredible on this.
This is how you do it with the two.
Yeah.
Wow.
Fleeting failures are all they ever knew. With a straight face beyond repair, digging a grave of nil despair between the crosshairs of a crop that never grew.
The floor on the floor makes it, man.
Yeah.
Like it's a dance track, man. This might be my favorite track.
So far,
Yeah. It's got the female singers that I love. It's got the combo, killer drums, great bass,
Super catchy chorus.
super catchy chorus.
Signifying nothing.
Yeah, one of my favorites from the singles.
Wow. Was that a single out already?
Yeah, that was, that was
wow.
the final single to come out.
Holy shit. Wow.
And that was the one that got me really excited for the record because it's so catchy.
Yeah.
The chorus is amazing. It's a perfect balance of her really catchy chorus and then James's more spoken
Yep.
bits.
And then just
Super dancey.
yeah. It's humming already. That is going to be that. You know what? I'm sold. You know that. I'm really sold for this concert.
Oh, we already bought the ticket, so
I know, but I'm really gonna be.
even if you didn't like the album, we're still going.
I might have not. I might have said I had diarrhea.
Actually, before I get one more, I'll get a couple brew, but I'll do one more track actually, because then we have two more tracks after that, but one of them's 7 minutes. So
Wow, okay.
So we'll do track 9, Grifter's Grief, which is a shorter one. Track 9, Grifter's Grief.
Whoa, Kevin Parker's in the house.
Yeah, or Damon Albarn maybe.
Yeah. Yes.
Disbelief when they got grifted for the prize, young and gifted, sifted through the grey for a taste of danger, got washed away on a way stranger wave, see a fairer way to discount the nature, counting coffins, shaft your pallbearers, all's fair in all areas if you're grifter's grief.
This does have a Gorillaz type feel a little bit.
I'm thinking of my favorite song, Empire Ants.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
I was just gonna say, I hope Katie's singing on this with that part.
Is she on it?
She's right here.
Oh, does it say Katie though?
No. But you hear her in the background?
Someone in the background.
Yeah, maybe not Katie.
With a head of empty threats lay on a bed of stolen dog teeth, as our prayers all turn to begging when beholden to a sun that left us sowing seeds for summer. Grifter's grief.
This is fucking
That's cool.
This is good.
Grifter's grief.
I love how that opening part is just down there.
Yeah.
Enough to keep you pulled in, right?
Grifter's grief. Grifter's grief. What will you do when there's no one left alive but you? You didn't record that one.
Oh my God. Whoa. Fuck, we had Tom Waits change the radio station.
Oh, it's still Grifter's Grief. I thought this was
No.
that's cool.
Do you like being mad?
Man, am I excited to dive deep into this record later.
You know what? That there is some diving to be deep.
Didn't make any sense, but I get what you're trying to say.
You know, I've had a couple of strokes today.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was a cool track. Yeah, very almost Damon Albarn Gorillaz feeling.
Yeah.
Like you said, Empire Ants. I got kind of like a little bit of that feeling,
Yep.
just stylistically.
Well, especially with that synth part that opened
yeah.
up. I said Kevin Parker because it just reminded me of like a Tame Impala synth.
Yeah.
But you're right. You're bang on. That synth sound is the transition from when they go before we go into
what's her name?
to her.
You should know her name.
I know. I should know. I can't think of it right now.
Something Dragon.
Little Dragon.
Little Dragon.
Little Dragon.
Is it Little Dragon?
Little Dragon. Yeah.
I hope we're right.
Yeah. No, it is Little Dragons. That's the Little Dragon part. But that you can play that part. Go.
No, I know the
oh,
part. Yeah. But that was a cool song. I
Fantastic.
It was fucking chaotic. I did it. Sound the radio switch.
I thought it was Tom Waits going, "Hey, I got the channel change." It went super fast.
I'm gonna grab a brew.
Yeah.
I'll grab a brew. Track 10, Blackpool Illuminations.
We did often go to Blackpool sort of once a year to see the illuminations, but Usually we just went for the day because we didn't live that far away. But for some reason this year we'd. And I remember that the plan was we were going to go to the other end of the strip for some tea, and we were going to drive down and take in the illuminations on the way with your parents.
It was great.
They're your best friends, and they're your whole world, and they keep you safer, and you know them better than anyone else. And when they're happy together with you, they say being drowned and buried at the bottom of a lake is my biggest fear. Sorry. Do you want to tell me any more about that? Not right now, no. Sorry. I won't mind getting to the bottom of this. Flag, they call ready salted, a self-explanatory tag. I was stopped in my tracks as the new premise was flagged, but colour coding wasn't gospel at all. It was just a bonus gag. And punishment is waiting for a moment you don't get to choose. The crying soon subsided when the cowpole worked his magic. With the PA so loud I let out my skin all over again. The pill kinda gave me kicked in. For a brighter future.
Great line.
If you know that, then beyond the food, warmth and shelter, beyond the bedtime stories I always swore to you were true. Imperfection with you, it ain't perfection. So why the fuck was I wondering what wankers would think of album 2?
Bro, wow, that was
really
incredible.
That was a great track.
You know, for somebody who doesn't read as much as you do, that was a book to me.
It felt like an audio book.
It felt like an audiobook. I smelt the chips. I felt the bedroom, the room they were in at the bed and breakfast in Blackpool.
Yeah.
The radiator, everything.
The visuals in your head listening to that song are so strong.
Yeah.
Because he's able to paint the picture so vividly.
That was fantastic.
And
7 minutes.
I love how at the end, it wraps up talking about present day with his worry about, this album. And I thought that was really cool. And,
Great piece, man. Wow.
It reminds me, they have a long track called Tall Poppies on the first record.
Tall Poppies?
Tall Poppies,
Okay,
yeah. You know about Tall Poppies? How they...
No.
They get cut.
No.
I'll show you.
Okay, yeah.
But anyway, there's a long track on there where it's kind of similar to that. Actually, more melodic than that. The beginning was really just talking, and then he started to get a little bit into the rhyming.
Yeah.
And more poetry.
And you could hear the music build up. Yeah.
Fantastic song. Track 11, A Vineyard for the North.
That's a cool intro.
Don't think because I'm not doing more in the moment, I'm not doing more. I've seen what comes from point scoring. I was born torn between warring factions. I'm practically a doormat, I'm so diplomatic now. Cause so often those that mean well don't know they're problematic. Go easy on us, nothing to see here, people.
First album, was there a lot of the dance feel? No, eh? I love it.
Good grace and no respect for how the fibers frayed make space for new mess. I look awkward when I'm walking forwards, even when I'm not. In the north, under the hill, and you're lower than hell, cause you're keeping it real. Is it treating you well? Don't wanna mix with my maker, so I'm quitting the band. I wanna buy a few acres, live off the fat of the land. To its whole, I made a promise to you all, a vineyard for the north, under the hill.
This is totally different than anything
Wow.
I've heard.
Yeah.
Treating you well, don't wanna mix with my maker, so I'm quitting the band. I wanna buy a few acres, live off the fat of the land. Cause you keeping it real. And they said that on this soil, under that sun, no more to grow.
This thing's surprising me, man.
Behold God's green glow, rolling over the valleys below. But go steady, we're at the mercy of the storm clouds now. Under the hill,
Love how that came in.
because you keep it real.
I'm fucking smiling.
This is the hour of letting pain go.
Man. What a cool concept album.
It's incredible. Wow. Oh, that was dope. I'm knocking shit over. That had me really spiritually moved, man, at the end there. That was just, I got to, what are you going to say? Sorry.
Well, no, you say what you got to say
Right,
first.
but I'm just, it was fucking great. Like there's parts of the lyrics you gotta definitely.
Oh,
okay.
I'm giving this album many re-listens.
Because I gotta know, okay, Under the Heel, heard you're lower than hell because you're keeping it real. Don't want to meet my maker, so I'm leaving the band. Okay, because you got fucking booze, drugs. If there's an issue, right?
Yeah.
I got to split the band because of this issue.
Yeah.
But then I'm gonna buy a few acres, live off the fat of the land, open this vineyard.
Yeah.
I just got this I don't
It was
know.
a really good closer, I think.
Really good closer.
Of the whole Where's My Utopia. I felt like the theme was very cohesive throughout the entire record. I loved how things were connected through the I don't know, I wouldn't call them skits, but the samples.
Yeah.
At the end of the tracks. I'm going to take these off so people take me seriously.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
that was a phenomenal record. I'm like, you haven't listened to The Overload, but I think you should go listen to it on your own time now.
Yeah.
And I think it will make you even, you will appreciate this even more, I think.
Yeah.
Because you'll see the contrast of the two. They're both phenomenal records, but they really took everything about themselves and brought it to another level on this, I think, in my opinion. And that is your first listen to Yard Act. How do you feel?
You know what? I absolutely loved it. A lot of the stuff went over my head. I'm gonna have to go back and you know, I'm not the brightest fucking the candle in the room, so I'll have to go back and really decipher this shit, right? But wow, the stuff that I did catch was just moving. And you know what's great about that is that it moved me, and even though I didn't understand it, so I think the writers do a good job that when they can move you with the music and the words that they're saying when you really don't, because I love the lyrics that
I get that a lot with literature. I will read something, especially if I'm reading like translated literature, like something Russian from like the late 1800s. And it's been translated, and there's a lot of religious stuff, and it's hard to grasp. But I'll read it, and I'll be emotionally moved.
Yeah.
But then I will go and research and look into a certain chapter. I'll find somebody who breaks it down and goes in more depth. And then I find a completely new appreciation for it. Like even like it's like it brings it to another level.
I was going to use my reference of like, I had an 80s Hustler magazine from Poland.
Yes.
And, I learned Fina Dupa and, all these kind of things.
It made the Hustler magazine better.
It made the Hustler magazine
you
better.
understood more.
Yeah. And it was so as a father, hearing that, like you're,
hey, no shade to Hustler magazines, though. I would put Tolstoy and Dostoevsky with Hustler magazines. I think.
I don't know if you want to do that.
Take care, guys. We'll see you soon, and stay safe.
Cheers.
Peace.